live, it knocks the volume out on the live to text me. But she just called me back, but that's okay. I stopped it and started it again.
Okay.
Okay.
My bad. I was talking to Tamara. You know Tamara.
Of course, she's my agent.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You know that. I talked to Tamara and Steve Muller were talking to me about the NFT stuff possibly.
Oh, that, yeah. Bill's been talking to me about that. I don't understand it. And until I understand, I don't understand it. And until I understand it, I'm not fucking with it.
That's exactly what I told them. I said, I've been hearing about it. Everybody's telling me about it. I said, I need to sit down and educate myself on it. And then, but they have someone who's going to break it down to me. So talk to Tamara. Because she said they have somebody who explains it in layman terms. I was getting on a plane yesterday coming back to LA. And John Sally called me about it. Like, yo, man, it's NFT stuff. I'm getting into it. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, slow down.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I don't jump on everything that everybody jumps on when everybody jumps on it. Okay? I still like cash. I really like cash. I like to play with it. I like to touch it. So NFTs maybe later, but, I'm going to have to see how they work out first. That's like investing in the black bank. I'm going to wait till some of y'all do it first,
Since you put us niggas on the front line, let y'all take the bullets first.
That's right. Some of y'all with money to throw away, because I don't have no money to be throwing the fuck away. And I like, and NFTs and all that stuff, that's great. I need to hear about people who cash them out. Like,
that's what John was saying yesterday about, I forgot what artist it was. It may have been 2 Chainz or somebody, but they said he did a concert. They paid him like, 150 rats to perform. They did a concert, and he did it in front of a green screen. And he said they paid him 150 stacks up front. They did the concert, and then somebody owned it for the NFT, so they make money off of that. I don't know if you have any back end or anything, but at the same time, I said, well, comedy doesn't work like that. We can't stand in front of a green screen with no audience and do a goddamn comedy show. So,
right.
The musician can do that all day. We need an audience. So
right. Well, what I wanted to tell you is that I'm on my Instagram Live right now. There's 350 some odd people on. And the subject was Fat Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
I have heard, and I agree, I've heard nothing but, there's nothing but amazing shit to say. There's nothing else to say. It was so amazing. I'm sad that my jailhouse story got cut, but I said everybody got stories. Everybody couldn't get a story in. It would be 5 episodes long,
And let me stop you right there, because I wanted that story in there. I also wanted Flame's story in it, too, because Flame had a story where when she went to prison, they had to let her out because of being a transgender, she was causing riots. They said, you cause Jimmy riots, we're going to put an ankle bracelet on you, and you got to serve your time at home. I love that story, too. But here's the other thing. When I initially pitched this documentary, when I initially started to do this documentary... First of
all, they want to see you, so let me turn it around, okay? There he is, everybody. There's Guy Torrey. Good morning, everybody.
What's happening, peoples? Appreciate everybody who watched the documentary. Tell your friends about it. Of course, Luenell's amazing in it. That's why I had to have her in it, and there's more to come.
Oh, that's good. Because, I said, everybody's got stories. But I'm going to tell you, you are absolutely right about how Fat Tuesday had the baddest women in L.A. Everybody, it's like every woman that came to Fat Tuesday was beautiful. And I'm glad you got the workers that used to work the door and seat and greet.
Absolutely.
Glad you got them. That was amazing. And they were all so happy to do it. And it was like, I've only felt that way in 2 places in LA. And that was at the Comedy Act and Fat Tuesday. Period. I've never felt that way before. Other clubs are fun and you have fun, but I've never felt the vibe that I felt when I went to Fat Tuesday, only at Robin Harris's room when he was at the Comedy Act. That's it.
And that's what I want to do. The key is to make it a safe and come to a place for you all, and then the audience. Comments first, and then the audience second, because if we feel good and come to them, we're going to perform well. We perform well, then the audience is going to respond well. So
Absolutely.
I'm a comment first person. You know, making sure the comedians are comfortable, making sure they're happy, making sure, you know, put them in the best state of mind to perform well.
It's like I was telling somebody, oh shit, no, decline. It's like I was telling somebody, you know, remember when, I think it was Steve Brown, they had that fight at the club and the guy, but because these clubs never secure the talent, they only secure the club. And then they were trying to talk shit and say, well, Steve should have got off when we told him. I said, it don't matter what he said, how he said it, or how long he said it. You do not protect the talent. Would you allow somebody to run up on stage with Layla Hathaway? Would you allow somebody to run up on stage with Eric Benet? But people can run up on stage, they can throw shit, they can touch us, they can grab us. That's why I'm glad I'm on this tour with Kat, because we ain't doing nothing but arenas. Can't nobody touch us no more. You know, but I still do the clubs. I just did Tommy T's, and that was it. Yeah. Yeah, the clubs are where my heart is, but the arenas is where, you know, you really get a pat on the back, because it ain't nothing like I got a video. I'll send it to you. I got a video of me coming out on stage last week in Phoenix, Arizona. Nigga, I almost cried. They clapped so hard. Right. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I said, does sex feel this good? No. It feels good, but not that good. Does marriage feel that good? No.
There's nothing like when you're in that zone on stage and the audience is just riding on you every word and every energy and every emotion. I mean, and you find pockets of that sometimes throughout a set. And sometimes you just have a whole set like that. I was just in Baltimore and I had 6 sets like that because I had this young lady named Ty Davis go in front of me, and she raised the energy. She's just as funny as Miss Pretty Ricky, but she raises her energy a little higher. So I had to come and like take it to the next level. But I love that they made me work.
Yeah, and I was trying to tell somebody. People were like, they were like, oh well, when you retire, what are you going? I said, comics don't retire. We die.
We die. Either we stop getting booked or we die.
Yeah, and we ain't gonna stop getting booked.
I know that.
I know that I'll work until the day I die. You know, Ronaldo didn't retire. He got sick and he died. Mooney didn't retire. He got sick and he died. Witherspoon didn't retire. He just died. Comics don't retire. We work all our life.
I don't think George Burns retired.
Probably not. And Joan Rivers didn't retire.
Oh.
You know, comics don't retire. In case you guys didn't know that, comics do not retire. We work until we die.
Yep.
And that's just the way it is. But man, let me tell you, boy, I watched that thing. I was glued. I went episode 1, 2, 3. Then I watched it again last night. And I'm going to watch it again probably today. And the people were really, really enjoyed it, what they're telling me on my Instagram live right now. You guys, there he is again. Good morning. It was really well done, guys. It was really well edited and well done. I said, I had to tell people, I said, I think I took that picture, you know, the last picture, but I'm not in the last picture. So I tell people I took it. I don't know where I was wandering around, fucking around.
Picture of me, you, and D, Daryl, we were younger.
I know. I had black hair. I had dookie braids.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should be you should fucking pat yourself on the back, and for going into the story about you and Joe, you know. But what was the best thing was when you guys was on stage and, you know, it was like, you know, at the end of the day, it's my brother, I love him, and you guys hugged. It was really good. It was really, really good, guy. And I'm very, and you know, people is trying to hit me up about, where did you get that Red Fox sweatshirt? Qualities on Instagram, QUALATEES. Qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after you wore, you had a Paul Mooney one.
Yeah, I have Mooney. Yeah. And then I remember, now this is funny, yo. I remember when you got your teeth, right? and you was like $13,000, nigga, $13,000. You was talking about. I was like, fuck, am I ever gonna get these bitches fixed? Because I wanted to get all the metal fillings out my mouth and get the porcelain ones in. So I did that, and so I'm cool. I'm going to a dentist. I think it might be next week to get my cleaning.
It's the pandemic, so it's time to go. I went right before the pandemic, and then they shut everything down. You know, so I had to go every 6 months. So now I'm due though.
Well, you know, after my knee surgeries, they say you can't go to the dentist for even the cleaning until like 6 months has passed if you have had a bone surgery. They say they don't. So I'm done with all that now. So I'm going back to the dentist.
When I had a blood clot, they told me I couldn't go for a while to after the because of the bleeding. When they fill your teeth. So when I had a blood clot, they had me on blood thinners.
Oh God.
Took me off the blood thinners.
Yeah. Well, you should have that smile on your face for quite a while and it really didn't take that long, to get it done and get it up. It wasn't like we had to wait 2 years later, Right. It was really good, guy. It was really, 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 really good. And then to pay homage to Robin, and then you have Bernie, and that was only right. So that was really good. My people loved it.
Thank you. And there's more to come. So
I'm talking to Guy Toy.
Your story won't be lost, Luenell. Trust me. It won't be. We're going to talk other stuff. So.
Yeah, I think you said you might be doing like individual.
That's what I just booked when I pitched the docs, and now they're saying what's the next Fat Tuesday project, and that's one of the ones that keeps coming up.
Individual stories, yeah.
Yes, because our origin stories are too important not to be told, and we couldn't tell them all in this because it'll have been a 10-part. So
right.
It's better to focus on one person, and then that's just you. It's all about you and your journey, and that's what I'm pushing right now.
They're saying congratulations, Guy. You're a legend. Guy is a great guy. That's why I said you got the right name because Guy is a great guy. And it was just like, yeah, I haven't felt that way since those two places. There's a lot of excitement, but the anticipation and the lines and the celebrities and the girls and the stories and the backstories. I even seen a couple people in the documentary I know I ain't seen since Fat Tuesday. I'm like, oh, there that nigga is. I thought that nigga was dead. So it was really, 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 really.
A lot of people, unfortunately, who are upset as well that they didn't get to be in. And, I had over 200 people that I submitted and their stories. I wrote their bios, and I wrote why they should be in it, and I got their stories. And now it's up to the storytellers, the showrunners, to tell the story. I provided all the stories and all the people I thought should be in there, and my hands off. Now it's up to the people that are hired, the Reggie Hudlins, the storytellers, the Brian Phillips, because they've done this before. I haven't. So I'm gonna go on their word.
Yeah.
Who am I to tell Reggie Hudlin, no, that's not good? He's a genius at this. All I can do is provide everything I can.
Well, when you do Fat Tuesday, the series, see, then you can focus on individual people's thing. Yeah. And there's always going to be people left out. There's always going to be people mad. You can't fucking please everybody.
Like, straight up. Like, I'm like, yo, I submitted you. I interviewed you. And maybe not this project, but the next one. But don't get butthole hurt.
Well, comics are sensitive. But, because there are people that was like, well, why the fuck is DC Youngfly's name on the wall and the other legend's name wasn't on the wall? There were people who said that. Well, I don't know. I couldn't answer that question, but I'm up there now, so I don't give a fuck no more. And remember, Guy, I was so mind blown because if I said, well, this must just be a plaque that they're going to take and put in the back of the club. No. I said, well, they're going to put it on the side, like in the driveway? He was like, no. I'm like, we're on Sunset Boulevard, like you can see it from the car? They're not going to move it? I couldn't believe it. And after me telling the story that I told about going there with the whiteout pen and trying, that shit was real. And I don't know how they kept finding my name. Paint over my shit.
When I did the watch party, everybody laughed and died at that part too. Man. That was funny. And you know that came up. You know that wasn't going to be the original ending of the documentary, right?
Okay.
It wasn't until we started interviewing people, and a couple of people, said, "Oh, the name on the wall." And then I told Reggie, I said, "Man, start asking the comedians, what's the significance of having your name on the wall?" And I think we may have something there. And then with your story and with Cedric's story, when he said my name is not on the comedy store wall, but I got a star on the Walk of Fame.
Right.
Jay Phillips said, "Man, I just wanted to drive past one day and tell my kids that my daddy's name is on that wall," and that hit me. And
Jay Farrell almost cried. He almost cried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you all helped keep the comedy store open by coming through Fat Tuesdays and destroying.
They said that. They said that the doors would have been closed if it wasn't for Fat. Now, see, I didn't realize it started in the belly room because I wasn't around. I was coming from Oakland coming down,
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. As we were filming, right, the documentary, Peter Shore, who owns it now, said, "Man, Fat Tuesday saves her ass again." By us shooting there, we had to rent the building.
And that helped them again.
Helped them again.
Now, you know what you need to do? We don't work on Tuesdays. You need to go ahead and bring Fat Tuesday back now.
But there's a Fatter Tuesdays being planned. Just stay tuned.
Long as I'm up in that bitch, long as I'm there, I'm good. And, because they don't, how significant is it that I came there before I even went home and saw my baby?
Man, that's why I wanted that story in there, because that shows the importance of Fat Tuesdays. But that story will not die.
I had to purge I had to get it out. I remember the car. I said, "God, please, I just got out of jail, man. Let me go up there. Please, let me go up." You like, "Okay, Luenell," and the rest is history.
My niece is here, and she told me to tell you you're amazing, Bria.
I love you. You are incredible.
Thank you, Niecy.
No disrespect to my uncles, but you were my favorite part about it. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, girl. Living room looking like my living room.
Yeah, because look,
I know, I got a suitcase and shit in my living room right now.
That's her shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's her shit because, look, that's her shit because she was going to stay in a hotel. She stayed over actually a couple of days. So my sister came down, her mom. And she was going to stay in a hotel. I said, "No, just stay here."
Is she from St. Louis?
St. Louis, yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you that my people and... Say it again?
I love your people.
My people, my lunatics. Those are my my lunatics. My lunatics love Fat Tuesday, and for the ones who haven't watched it, I'm going to be pumping it up some more. So, I love you. You know I love your ass. You know that. I'll fight somebody for you. That's my problem. I used to jump in men's fights all the time. Like, somebody say something to my husband. I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say?" When I should be laying back. Yeah, and I'm the one fighting. Now I'm in a fight, so.
You're the Monet of, Mary's character on Power Book.
I did Power, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. I'm what's my son's name? Spanky's mama. Okay, well, I love you, baby. Go and have a good day.
I love you.
Say bye to everybody. Bye, everybody. All right, love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. That was Guy Torrey, everybody. The creator of Amazon Prime's new comedy documentary, Fat Tuesday, with a P. PHAT Tuesday. Is anybody on the line that used to go to Fat Tuesday? Is anybody on the line that live in LA used to go to Fat Tuesday? Baby. That's my boy. That guy Troy, that's my guy. And if you haven't seen the documentary yet, please. It is 3 parts. Oh, okay, I'll save it. Okay, I'll save this live. It really we're just glad that story got told, because that was a really, 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 really big part of black comedy. And so, why don't comedians work on Tuesday? Because usually we fly, if you do weekends, you do like maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We work a 4-day work week. Mondays, we usually fly home. Tuesdays, you're resting. Wednesdays, you're getting ready to go back out. And we either leave Wednesday nights or Thursdays every week if you're doing the road. And so there's no reason. And we work on Tuesdays, but just like locally. There's comedy clubs that are open on Tuesdays, but if we're going to get that money, we work on the weekend. You're from India? Hello from India. Yeah, Fat Tuesday on Amazon Prime. You guys gotta check it out. Gotta check it out. It really meant a lot to us. And Amazon. And the Comedy Store. And when you come to Los Angeles to visit, have somebody drive you down Sunset Boulevard to the Comedy Store. Get out and look at the names on the walls. I'll have you know all our names are on the Sunset Boulevard side. You can see us from the car on Sunset Boulevard. To come from Toledo, Arkansas, via Oakland, California, and get my name on the wall of the Comedy Store where Mooney and Pryor and Eddie and Robin and everybody came through. That means it's a big thing for me. Big thing. I was supposed to be on the list to host Wendy, but now they got, who they want, so that's that. I am going to New York. Let me see. I leave on Thursday, and Friday night, me and Kat and Mark Curry and Jen and Zoo and everybody are going to be in Richmond, Virginia, Friday night. Then I think on Saturday we're in Atlantic City. Hold on. And then I go to New York and I'm taping the Nick Cannon show. And hopefully I get a chance to get back on the Breakfast Club too. Let me see. Look at the schedule, guys. These are the cities that we have left. I have the schedule until May. Okay, then they have to give me new dates, but I have scheduled until May, and I'll tell you where we're going to be. So Richmond, Virginia, this Friday the 11th at the Altria Theater. Saturday the 12th, Atlantic City, Boardwalk Hall. February 18th, New Orleans, Lakefront Arena. February 19th, we're coming to Little Rock, Arkansas, the state of my birth. Okay? February 25th, Greenville, I think that's South Carolina. Ben Secures Wellness Arena. March 4th, Cincinnati, Heritage Bank Center. March 5th, Lexington, Kentucky, Roop Arena. March 11th, Mobile in the Mobile Civic Center. March 12th, my birthday, Nashville, Tennessee, Municipal Auditorium. March 18th, Oklahoma City, Paycom Center. March 19th, we're coming to San Antonio. I know a lot of people wanted to know when we was coming to San Antonio. San Antonio, is this thing still working? And then at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio. March 25th, back to Miami at the Wasco Center. March 26th, Tallahassee at the Donald L. Tucker Civic. I'll post these later. And then March 26th, Tallahassee. April 1st, April Fool's Day, we're going to be in Rochester. April 2nd, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. April 8th, Columbia, South Carolina. April 9th, Greensboro. April 15th, Bridgeport. April 16th, Philly. I get to see Kindred, the Family Soul. They're my friends. April 22nd, Milwaukee. April 23rd, Grand Rapids, where I filmed the next movie that you'll see me in. It's called Block Party. It comes out Juneteenth. Going back to Grand Rapids. Then April 29th, Charleston. And, And April 30th, Huntsville. And May the 6th, Albany, New York. And May 7th, Cleveland. May the 7th. Somebody was asking about Cleveland. Come back to Cleveland, May 7th. So I'll put this up on my page at some point. You guys can see, okay? Ooh, I got $3.49 from badges. I want to thank you, whoever that was that sent me that money. I'll take them $3. No, I didn't say Houston. I didn't, because we already did Grand Prairie. And we already did Houston, by the way. I said Huntsville, not Houston. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Arizona on Friday. Y'all want to see what Arizona did for me? For me. They didn't come to see me, they came to see Cat. But a lot of people still don't know I'm on the tour, which is a great surprise when I come out on stage. So this was the reception I got in Phoenix. And I came out to Lotto singing that Big Energy song. Okay, let's see.
Taking this out there? Season 1, the only Luenell.
Isn't that great? Oh, you helped me pick my earrings that night. Well, don't worry. I'll be recycling all them outfits. I'm going to buy some jewelry today, as a matter of fact. Yep. Because I had these hoop earrings that were fake. And I was going to wear them yesterday to this wedding shower. I got in the car. And I had on some other earrings. I got in the car. Boom. One of them fell off out of my ear. It fell into the grate between my front seat and the console. Couldn't get it out. Came in the house. Put on some other earring. Before I could get out the driveway, boom, the other goddamn earring fell off. And fell into the same grate. I got to get wire hangers to try to get them out. But that was the Lord telling me, it's okay, Luenell, go downtown and buy the real thing. So when I finish breakfast here, honey, I'm going to put me on some little plain clothes and keep this thing on my head and put on a mask and some dark glasses. And I'm going to tip downtown. And I'm going to go get me some beautiful earrings. Hoop earring. And thank you for the person who said, don't get it twisted. People came to see me too. Thank you. Well, a lot of people still don't know I'm on the tour though. I don't know. They ain't paying attention or whatever. But that's a good old surprise when I come out. I always try to wear something sparkly. I don't wear that stuff to the club days, but I only wear my sparkly stuff on tour with Cat. You know? Yeah, and still be recognized. We already did Detroit about 3 weeks ago. Well, then you should wear that ring on a chain around your neck. Girl, you better wear that ring. He won't buy you another. You know how men are. They can be sensitive sometimes. So anyway, I will save this live because it has dates. No, I'm not on Dish tonight. I only do Dish Nation when Sherry goes to do Wendy. When Sherry goes to do Wendy, then I cover for her on Dish Nation. You know people won't let me on TV regularly, but we're still fighting for that. I surprised you in Brooklyn? Well, if Callie's on the tour, it'll be after May. That's all I know. Okay? No, I didn't host Wendy yet. Yeah. So, I just wanted to thank you guys, you know. Thank y'all for always asking about my husband. He is, you know, his illness is not going to go away. He has good days and he has bad days. So, I haven't talked to him yet this morning because I wanted to let him sleep. But I'll see how he's doing today. We can only hope for the best. You see me doing a reality show. There is one in the works. You know, I'm not a fan of reality shows. I turned down like 10 of them. But this one that I have agreed to do, I can't tell you about it yet, but it's going to blow your mind if it gets picked up. And I think it will. Thank you, Bridget. Have I ever cooked? Why would I? This is okay. So somebody's asking me about if I ever cooked a chicken in a paper bag like a turkey. Why would I do that when it don't take that long to cook a chicken, but it takes hours to cook a turkey? I would never go through all that for a damn chicken. I got air fryer, I got toaster oven, I got an oven, microwave. I would never do the chicken the way we do the turkey, honey. I want to do Masked Singer. Yep, I really want to. I was eating breakfast, envy_li. Yeah, thank you. I got $9.42 now. Woo, woo. That's almost enough to buy a dime bag. As if I buy weed by the dime bag. I get zips on me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, all right, Fort Worth PT fan. Masked Singer. I know, but you know when you go on Masked Singer, they don't show your hands. You have you have the costume on. So they wouldn't see me. My favorite film that I've been in? Well, I mean, I love doing School Dance that Nick wrote and directed. School Dance, I love doing that where I played that mama. And Bobby J was my son. He's also in the Christmas movie we just did of Nick's. Those are both Nick Cannon movies. We did that Christmas movie, Miracles Across 125th Street, with Fred Hammond and Kiera Clark Sheard and Karen Sheard and all that. And then I also love doing this movie called That's My Boy. It's an Adam Sandler film. I played a stripper. And my boobs were out during the whole thing. Yeah, I would love to do RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know. Some people let me do things and other people's don't. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I like sativa. I don't do indica because indica makes me too sleepy. And the munchies are out of control. Sativa. Oh, thank you, LaTanya. I don't know where to get no gummies from except for in California and I mean in LA. I only go to my favorite dispensary in LA is called Ice Cream. And it's on Ventura in Los Angeles. Ice Cream got everything. Plus they play videos in there and all the people are cute that live in there. I mean, I'll probably be on Wendy as a guest again, but I don't think I'll be hosting it. They got who they want, honey. They got perky little Sherry Shepherd. She's all perky and shit. You know, I come out there with all my energy. Well, my masculine energy. They may not be ready for all this blackness, you know. It's daytime. That's why my goal is to be the next black woman in late night. I wish to do late night. Late night. Oh, I had a ball at Snoop's party, girl. Ooh. I just found an old picture of me and Snoop and Warren G the other day. Think. Yeah, here you go. Me and Snizzle and this DJ be Warren G. Yeah, see? World still spinning things. Late night would be great for me too. Late night, don't you think? It's like, because like Jimmy Kimmel, he films at 3 in the afternoon. The show comes on at 11. That's what I want to do. I want to do it like that. No, not a late night podcast, late night television show. Like what the white boys got. Exactly, boom shoppers. I'm perfect for late night. Yay, you got Meat Coat 26. I got $12.91 now while you're bullshitting. I'm almost up to $20. That's a sack. Oh, honey, I know. I know about Vegas. I already worked there twice. I had a residency at the SLS, and I had a residency at Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. Well, you guys, hi, Zach. Yes, that's my nephew is on here. Hi, Zachary. Late night. Oh, yeah, you keep tagging Wendy's show. Then, child, I don't know. I thought I was on the list to go host it, but apparently not. They found the Negro that they want. I know one thing, and I like Michael Rappaport and all that stuff, but I want, if anybody's gonna replace Wendy on her show, let it be another black woman, please. What's up, Oaktown? First lady, only one. Why do people have such weird IG names? Sometime, not that one, but sometime. Are you crushing on Zoo? Oh, don't. I'm gonna tell him. What rappers do I think could do stand up? I don't know, because you have to be pretty unselfish to do comedy. And some of the rappers, I don't think we really want to mix that, even though T.I. and some other rappers have been trying to do comedy. But, I don't try to spit bars. They should just stay in their lane. And I should stay in mine. How do you get into voiceover work? I don't know, because see, I've been doing it so long, and I have an agent. And my agent, they get submittals for people that they need, and then they submit me, and then I have to audition, send in a voice tape. So like this, I don't know how to get started, because my shit came out all different. Thank you, Shannon. Incognito Ho, what's good? And so I'm going to go, guys, because I'm going to go buy some earrings. I'm going to go shopping. Going to treat myself since I have no Valentine. No Valentine for Luenell. So I'm going to go buy my own self some diamonds. I don't like a lot of candy, so I don't need candy. I do love flowers, but I won't be here to see them because I'll be on the road. So if I can't get flowers and I can't get candy, I get diamonds, because they are, after all, a girl's best friend. I'm going to get some hoops. That's all I need. Just some simple hoops. So. No, I'm not going to the Beverly Center. So, Andy Cohen hasn't had me on his show. I'm not big enough star. He don't know who I am. Don't nobody want no new Martin show? Who's doing that? I'm not going to watch that. But, okay, guys, let me get out of here so I can go shopping. I will talk to you later. I will save this live, okay? And thanks once again. Fat Tuesday, PHAT, Fat Tuesday on Amazon Prime. It's worth you watching. It is Black History Month after all. God bless you guys. Take it easy. Bye.